The world was once beautiful, but people's hearts grew cold and unkind, filling the earth with selfishness and sorrow. God was deeply saddened by what he saw, but among all the darkness, one man stood out, Noah. Noah loved God, lived kindly, and walked faithfully, even when everyone else forgot how to be good. God decided to give the world a fresh start, but he wanted to save the goodness that remained. He chose Noah and his family to carry hope forward. God spoke to Noah, "A great flood will come to cleanse the earth, but you and your family will be saved." God's plan included saving not just people, but every kind of animal as well. Noah listened, ready to follow God's instructions. In a world lost in darkness, Noah's faith became the spark for a new beginning. God entrusted Noah with a mission that would change everything. And so, the story of rescue and renewal began. God told Noah to build a massive ark, long, wide, and tall, with space for his family and every animal. Noah and his sons worked tirelessly, following God's instructions, even as neighbors mocked them. The ark took shape, a giant vessel of hope on dry land. People laughed, but Noah kept building, trusting God's plan. When the ark was finished, something miraculous happened. Animals began to arrive, 2 by 2. Giraffes, lions, birds, and even tiny mice. All came to the ark just as God had promised. Noah and his family welcomed each creature, preparing them for the journey ahead. The ark became a sanctuary filled with life and anticipation. Noah's faith never wavered, even when others doubted. The world outside was confused, but inside the ark, hope was gathering. With every animal safely aboard, Noah and his family prepared for what was to come. The stage was set for the greatest journey the world had ever seen. Once everyone was inside, God closed the ark's door. For 7 days they waited in silence. Then the rain began. It poured for 40 days and nights, flooding the earth and covering even the highest mountains. The ark floated safely, carrying Noah, his family, and all the animals above the swirling waters. Inside, life was busy, feeding animals, cleaning stalls, and caring for each other. Outside, the world was washed clean. Months passed as the ark drifted on endless water. Noah and his family trusted God, knowing they were not forgotten. The rain stopped, but the waiting continued. They prayed, worked, and hoped for a new beginning. The flood had ended the old world, but inside the ark, the seeds of a new one were alive. All they could do was wait for the waters to recede and for God's promise to unfold. At last, the ark came to rest on Mount Ararat. Noah sent out a raven, then a dove, searching for dry land. When the dove returned with an olive leaf, hope blossomed. Life was returning. Soon the earth was dry, and God told Noah to leave the ark with his family and all the animals. They stepped onto fresh ground, breathing in the promise of a new start. Noah built an altar and thanked God for their safety and the chance to begin again. Then God placed a rainbow in the sky, a sign of his promise. "Never again will a flood destroy the whole earth," God declared. The rainbow became a symbol of hope and new beginnings. Whenever storms pass, the rainbow reminds us of God's faithfulness. Even after the darkest times, there is always hope for a brighter tomorrow.